Hey there everyone. Today I have a pick a card reading for you for this new moon happening on Thursday, February 27th. And so we have 3 different card decks here. You have the lovely feminine energy of the goddess with deck 1. In the middle is the quartz crystal and the clarity that comes with that. And on the 3rd deck, we have this pearly, energetic wisdom of the butterfly. And so with these 3 decks, just recognizing where you are right now and taking a deep breath in and allowing your awareness to be pulled to one of these piles of cards. And recognizing that the message will aid you in tapping into your creativity and really manifesting this life of your deepest desires. And we'll get into it here in a moment. Okay, deck 1. You have this energy of the feminine here. Whether you are a man, a woman, however you identify, we're going to tune into this goddess energy and what it means to bring in that sensualness for yourself. So starting off with the tarot, it's giving this little mix here. What does this new moon energy have for you? Deck 1, lovely people. Okay, we have 3 different archetypal cards here. We have 3 of our major arcana. Right off the bat at the top is the Star card. So there's something that you're wishing for, something that you're hoping for. You have the Magician. Okay, and then finally, there's the Lovers. So what I'm seeing here, maybe for some of you, it has to do with relationships even. You might be coming into a place of collaboration with other people, maybe something you've been really hoping for. And, you know, in order to receive those relationships with people, you need to be open to just receiving in general. And I think this is where this feminine energy of this goddess is coming through. This creation that wants to come. It's perhaps a real change for you. We have the change card here. This orange energy as well, it very much tied to that sacral. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So what does it mean as the feminine to move, to be in this place of body flowing? It's like, I feel this image of this woman is really reminding you of the power of being in change, and you can integrate that change by actually moving your physical body, going to an ecstatic dance, or finding yourself in some way of allowing this, like, I'm just really sensing the snake energy coming through here, okay? This is going to open up all sorts of opportunities for you, whether you identify as a creative, as an entrepreneur, business person, someone tapping into this collaborative, unionized energy to what's the point of lovers coming together? If we really look at, you know, what union is, it's this creation of a third. It's this, you know, magician energy, the magus of taking all the elements and making it into something greater than. Okay, with the Magician, we have the Trust card here. So again, you know, we see this woman standing here looking out, and there's the sunlight, and there's like almost like very turbulent kind of environment with these waves, but there needs to be a level of trust. Okay, maybe you've lost trust because of relationships and situations in the past, business, romantic, however it might be. You are really being called to recognize that now you can trust how spirit, or where spirit's guiding you, that your soul knows ultimately where it is that you're meant to be and how things are meant to look like in your life. And this is going to be so supportive for you. You have trust your path. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Wait, trust your, okay, we have trust twice. So this is just like a double reminder for you to recognize where it is you are going. Look at this, moving through towards that gate the whole wide world in front of you. That's literally what the star, the magician, to me, this is all what this like connection is to recognizing your worth, recognizing your part within it, within the birthing process of that which you desire to create. And, you know, in terms of this abundance that comes when you can be in that flowing movement energy, you know, nothing wrong can happen. The things that maybe seem difficult are all part of the single journey, okay, of your whole kind of experience through this life. And I love how you have these two cards here, both with trust, on top of the energies of these three very like merging archetypes: the star, feminine; the magician, masculine, becoming the unionized third of this partnership. So there's a lot of benefit I feel that can come for you in terms of this wealth aspect. We're going to pull one of these cards to just see specifically for you right now around money, around this abundance energy, anything that they need to know for deck one. And I'm just being told, well, you got the love card, but I'm being told here, you know, the more you love yourself, the more you trust yourself, the more this abundance is going to be received into your life. Holding hand to heart, breathing, and allowing whatever wants to change in your life, whatever relationships want to come in, to continue to bless you, okay? Whew. I wish you all the best with wherever this takes you. See you in the next video. Okay, deck two, you chose this brilliant wand, the quartz crystal. And so we're going to see what this new moon energy has for you. Deck two, we're going to start with mixing up these three tarot cards and just see where they land. So at the top, we have the Seven of Wands, courage, along with, I'll just show you the card here, along with the alchemy card. Okay. And then finally, the Ten of Swords, ruin. You know, it does take courage. It takes courage to clear away the things that no longer serve you, to boil away, such as the alchemical process can be, boil away that which might be or has been holding you down. Okay, whether it's relationships, whether it's certain mindsets, or maybe even certain actions that you had been taking previously. It took you courage to get to where you are, right? This is part of the life journey. And now it's about recognizing, you know, what needs to change or what wants to be boiled through, such as in the alchemical process. Well, you know, tying it to the letter Samek, which is for this card, it's like this propping up, you know, maybe certain things right now in your business, in your projects you've been working on, in your life in general. You know, there could be certain people or behaviors that you've been kind of like tapping into, and they've just sort of been like, it's like you're using those to hold yourself up, to prop something, to make it seem like there's an illusion that it seems like things are working. And that does take courage, right? To like, be like, I guess, sorry, so much into the delusion. Everything's fine. I liken it to that image, the meme picture of like the dog sitting in a burning building. You know, it's a cartoon dog and he's like in this fire, like about to burn to smithereens, and he's just like, everything's fine. It's like, well, is it? So I feel like you're really being asked to check into that, okay, right now. You have the card Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So this is with courage. Like, do you have the courage to change and trust that you have this perseverance? You know, you've gotten this far. So we're going to just call to that quartz energy to help with bringing a sense of clarity to what it is that you might be using to prop yourself up with, or prop the illusion around you, and trust that you have this ability to persevere. You have in the past, and you continue to. Maybe it's kind of led to some ruin now, things falling apart when you had hoped for something more. And can you just tap into this energy of knowing that because of that, now you have the ability to also make changes in your life. Okay. With the alchemy card, we have fertility. So what wants to be birthed through you? I love this. Like, with any death, comes the opportunity for something new. And so what is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to birth into this new reality? And I love how she's even like standing with her back up against the tree. She's propping herself, or allowing herself to be propped up by this nature element. Okay, and you may actually want to go and do this. If you've ever sat and communed with a tree, sit up against with your back and just sit with it, be with it, lean into it, let it hold you and let it speak to you. Okay, I think that will also aid in recognizing this level of courage that you've had for so long. You also have the card here with the ruin, the ever unfolding rose. It says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Such a beautiful reminder for us that when things in life are maybe really challenging, instead of going into victim mode of how this is like so unfortunate and the world's against you, instead shift it. See it from a different lens and just ask yourself. A simple way you can do this is like asking, okay, what about this am I not allowing myself to see? And can I be willing to see something else here? And just trust that everything that's happening, as I said, it's happening for a reason. So, this energy of ruin, this energy of collapse, of failing, whatever it might be, like there's a reason it's going on for you. And this is like a completion of it. Okay, I'm seeing this like, so that something new, we have the 10, 1, 0 kind of energy, so that something new can come through. So we're going to just pull a card here and see in terms of abundance for you. Commitment. I like how you have kind of like this battling of a raven and a dove, like the black and the white, okay? But they're committed in this journey together, and you integrating all this stuff of maybe what you've perceived as a failing right now in your business, in your projects, and whatever is showing up in your life, seeing this and saying yes to being willing, persevering to just continue forward. This saying yes, I think is going to really help you to just align and center so that the blessings can continue to shine through. I like how it shows almost like a light orb behind them. It's going to shine through and bless you, okay, as you go through this next bit. I could say this is a full moon on this card, so especially over the next couple weeks, you're going to have the opportunity until the full moon to really commit to this change that's happening right now, okay, and this yes to the new version of you. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, deck 2, and yeah, all the blessings to you as you continue on your path. See you in another video. Hello, deck 3. You pick this. I love this little, I think it was an earring with this little earring butterfly pearl. So 1920s vintage. There's something about the pearl too, if you think about how it grows and how it forms in the shell. It starts from nothing, and over time, patience, dedication, something comes through. And the butterfly is the same sort of energy. It takes time for it to grow and establish. So perhaps that's a bit of the theme of what you're entering into this new moon. How has patience been for you? But we're going to start with 3 of these tarot cards. You have the Aeon, you have the 3 of Cups, which is overflowing, and you have the Emperor. So I'm just going to show this here so you can get a sense of the energies of this card, or this reading, I should say. So with the Aeon, you know, I love this. You know, maybe there's some of you that you could be pregnant even, because we have the 3, we have the mother with the 3 of Cups. We have the Aeon, this kind of universe energy of something being birthed. We have a fetus right there in the center. And then we have this masculine emperor energy. I mean, how else? We need the mother and the father form and force to join together so that something can be birthed, right? And the very Aries energy of the emperor, this cardinal initiating fire, seems to just really be like merging. You know, it's fascinating at the bottom here. We see kind of those 2 cards intermixed with each other, water and kind of fire on both sides. So there's something here about this weaving of 2 into 3 that I think this theme, I guess I want to say, of you taking 2 things and making them into the one, or letting those 2 things or 2 ideas, 2 perspectives to start to form into one new perspective. The child of those 2 is going to really help you with overcoming, I guess, any obstacles, any impatience that maybe has been sitting with you. Okay, because like a baby being born, no one can make it go any faster than three months, or oh my God, sorry, not 3 months, 9 months. I do know how long it takes to have a baby. You have the doubt card here, and this is kind of paired with that. So it says, I release the need to know all the answers. I feel like maybe because of this impatience that you've been carrying, you have a sense of doubt. Is it going to happen? Am I going to go anywhere? Is this like idea that I've been kind of like gestating inside, is it actually going to give me the results that I want? And this doubt is something that just really wants to be, I want to say burned, because we have the energy of Shin, the letter, or fire. Yeah, the letter here, Shin, which is like fire energy. Okay. You can't make it go any faster than it is. I'm sorry. I just have to say that, okay? We have here psychic abilities with the 3 of Cups. So you have this ability very strongly to see. And I love, usually when you see a picture of someone with a 3rd eye open, like their other 2 eyes are closed. But here, I feel like you're really being called to tap into the overflow of energy and knowledge, information, like energetic information that's coming through, and using both your intuition, right? We could say that's like the feminine sort of like left-sided energy, or right-brained energy, and letting it merge with the more analytical, logical, masculine energy. This, again, this weaving so that you can come to a 3rd sort of place, which could be like the middle path. The one that's going to really birth these ideas, allow them to come into fruition for you. You have the Council of Light card here with the Emperor. It says, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So if you're feeling so much doubt, if you're really feeling this sense of impatience and not really sure what else needs to happen, I want to invite you to tune into your spirit team, these guides that are there to support you. We all have them. You may or may not know who they are, if you don't already work with them. But, you know, you can simply just go into a prayer, into meditation, and ask for them, those Council of Light members that want to support you and guide you to tap into that. One thing I would say before I pull a card kind of for the abundance, wealth aspect for you is at noon, okay, as soon as it hits the 12 p.m. noon area, or sometime before or after, you know, if you forget, is just gaze at the sun, or at least in the sun's direction, being mindful of your eyes, because I guess you shouldn't really look at the sun, and just honor the sun for that brief moment and ask those guides, those inner guides, to show up and speak to you, and just let them know what's on your heart, okay? Speak about the doubt, speak about the impatience, and they'll let you know answers. Ooh. Ooh, so for your financial one, you have right off the bat, financial health. So Perhaps for many of you, you're getting your finances in order. If you haven't, then this is probably like a more practical thing you're being called to do right now to really boost your finances during this new moon period, this like transition. We're coming into spring, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. This is a very transitionary time. And so having the financial health can look like so many things. Really great to see this card show up. I feel like there's a level of abundance that Spirit wants to remind you is your contract, okay, or covenant with you. We have this rainbow here, and I'm thinking of Noah and how at the end of the ark and the flood situation, the rainbow showed up. And God's reasoning for that was as a reminder, like, okay, I'll never do that again. You know, I promise. And so there's this promise for you around your finances, your level of abundance, and you getting your budget in track, getting your spending in track, and just like being in a state of, I guess, again, this more like analytical or physical way of being versus just feeling intuitive, feminine way. Allowing both to kind of merge can really be supportive for you right now. So that's all I have to say about this pile, this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if it resonated, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.